Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Jay from the GameBustersUK. Now today, the playthrough I shall be doing is Worms 3D for the PlayStation 2. Very fun, and maybe possibly I might get some team members in later on some of the other playthroughs. I mean, I don't know this for sure, I mean, I've asked them, so we'll have to see about that. But for now, it's just going to be me. We're going to be starting Worms 3D for the PlayStation 2, so here we go. Now, it is like a sort of like a shooting game in a way. Well, I mean, well, not quite. It's sort of platformish sort of thing, but yeah, production for Sega. But it's pretty fun. It's strange. It's not quite your humans blowing up people. It's more worms. They're pink. They're small. They can somehow carry a massive bazooka. You know, it's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm going to choose English. And we have these modes here. So we have normal mode. And then we're going to go and do missions. I'm going to do missions for this playthrough. May do a few odd battles every now and again, just for a bit of fun. Here's their tutorial. We're going to do the campaign. And we've got the challenge on the right, which I may do as well. So you'll have to do that to unlock weapons. Now I'm going to try and get gold if I can. The first mission is D-Day, so I'm going to get stuck into this. Basically, in a nutshell, it's a war, small war and a battle. We've got to win, take out the enemy. We must survive the blunter. But first off, I'm going to customise my team. If we go right here, this can be accessed through the options menu as well. Change the team. You could probably guess I end up trying to do this, because I never think of a good name. So, as you may have guessed, may have not, if you've checked out some of my vids, I tend to use GameBustersUK a lot. Well, I'm going to use GameBustersUK again, but this time I just put GameBusters. See, we originally were just going to be GameBusters, but it was taken on YouTube. But well, I suppose UK. At least we know we're UK people. So yeah, Game Busters, that's it. Now, I'm going to put my name in as one of the worms, and I'm actually going to put the other players. The other ones are just extra players that you can like add when you do free battles sort of thing. But, I added them anyway. If I can get them to join maybe one of the playthroughs, that'd be cool. But if I can't, well, then I can't. But, I'll put them anyway, so quickest way I know possible. But yeah, the GameBustersUK team have played Worms 3D and they know it's a very fun game, so they're fairly familiar with it. It's one of those games where you can just have a laugh, and you might suddenly think, oh, well, blowing up worms isn't funny, but it's actually very funny. I mean, you've got these incredible weapons, blowing up worms, yeah, just blowing up, literally. As well as the climbing on things, jetpacking your way, ninja roping, you know, all this crazy stuff going on. And you've also got many funny customable voices that go with them. You know, it just makes it really epic. They've even got their own gravestone, and when they die, they actually self-destruct themselves, which is brilliant. You know, it's just so funny. There's little animations and the voices. It's really a fun game. I suppose some people might say the missions ain't quite as fun because it's not your typical just beat 'em up, blow 'em up sort of fight. They're going to be varied due to missions. You know, I can choose a special weapon that you'll get now and again. So I don't know if you'll get them on. Yeah, here we go. So you got the classic worms. And you can test what yeah, so got Biggles, yeah, stick with classic worms for now. Let's start D-Day, first mission. Here we go. Now if you're new to Worms 3D, I suggest going through the tutorial, but I probably won't show it because as far as I know, there's no need, not for me anyway. You know, I'm fairly I'm not new to this game, so and I have managed to do all the missions, but I haven't done all the challenges. I did manage to get gold, but not straight away. But hopefully I shouldn't have to go back and forth. I'll probably just do it, and if I get gold I'll do it. By giving you an overview of the area and a description. Whoa, that was a worm, I think. It just got blown up. As you can see, it looks like a war zone here, and it is. So here we go. Right, I'm up first, having a little look using the camera. Ah, they're all up there, the little buggers. Time to get them, I think. But no, this is a very fun game. Jumping about. You've got the double jump, which can actually be turned into a well, I should say a backflip, double back sort of backflip, which you can turn into a front flip, I should say. Sorry. You'll have a lot of moving around, a lot of ducking, a lot of hiding. I'm going to use a homing missile. About that. Oh, not quite how I wanted it, but never mind. Bombs away! Whoa. Okay, that was shit. Oh dear, I'm not very happy about that one. No, it's the enemy's turn. Now the thing I don't like about the enemy, most of the time they're very accurate, so you got to be very careful. You just see a newbie coming and all of a sudden you're dead in like 3 turns. You're like, oh, what just happened? So you got to be very careful of that. Luckily these guys ain't too smart, they ain't too hard. Well, the computer in general isn't very smart anyway, because they'll do silly things. Like throw a bomb when clearly there's no way it's going to, you know, there's a building in the way, and yet he still tries to do it, and you just think, well, it's just going to rebound back. And they can also be very clever, so it sort of varies really. Right, try a grenade. Here goes nothing. 5 seconds. Oh! Not quite how I wanted it, but what's he gonna do? Cluster bomb again? What was that? That's my example of idiot. You shouldn't have done that. He's dead. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant game. I'd recommend anyone playing this just for a good laugh at this game. It's just so funny. I do apologise if the sound goes off if the camera screws up. My analog stick keeps going funny, and well, the camera uses the analog stick, so not very helpful there for this game. Oh, that was terrible. That wasn't gonna reach him. Oh, I need to get that guy at the top off. I need to get him somehow. I wonder if those ships actually got near you, but I don't think they are. I think they're just like still objects sort of thing. A lot of the time you just see a lot of still objects. It's just mainly the worms moving, really. I'll make you regret that. Yeah, I'll make you regret that. You've got different crates. You have the weapon crates, which is normally brown. You have the I don't know what you call it. There probably is a name for it. The tools bag, the tools crate. Yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, kind of the tools crate. And you've got the first aid crate, which here gives 25. Now it can give 50. Oh man, I wish I'd done more than that. The wind's not my favour. Oh, it might be next turn. But yeah, when you use a bazooka, you've got to be aware of the wind and things like that. But I assume if you're actually following this, and you've played Worms, you sort of know. But if you're just watching, just generally, because you're a fan of the GBUK videos, then great. And hope you'll find Worms, well, interesting. You know, interestingly crazy and fun. If you've never played it before. There's also Worms for the PlayStation and Worms Armageddon, which is a 2D version. That one was alright as well. Pretty fun. Whether 3D, I think 3D is a bit better. It is quite good, it is quite fun. I mean, the worms are really tiny on the PlayStation ones, so They are tiny 2D, but they're still pretty cool. I mean, I recently bought a new Worms for the Wii, and I thought it was 3D. I didn't think it was 2D, but I don't actually mind it. It's like a remix. It has remixed tracks of Worms Armageddon, and it does make me feel like I'm playing Worms Armageddon again. But I've got new missions, new areas, and some new weapons. Some weapons I don't think they've got, like the nuclear bomb, which they have on this one, which I thought was pretty cool. And I also found out about, some of you who don't know this might find this funny, might not. There's a Red Bull tool. Yes, Red Bull. Yes, you can drink it. Yes, it gives you wings. Sort of. Well, it acts as a no gravity sort of thing. Instead of wings, you just sort of, when you jump, you just sort of float in the air. And when you move about, really, everything's just sort of smooth. You can jump further, you can jump higher. And I've done it. Yeah. But it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun, I'd recommend it. Ah, this is quite cool. Little animations that you get if you've got a medal. Or in this case, a crate with nothing in it. And a concrete donkey! Woo! Golden. Ah, and here's another one. This is our weapons unlock. You'll probably see this quite a lot. When you've unlocked something, of course. You ain't breaking out of that, man. Ah, the key magically appears. What does this mean? Let's find out. What do we win? An old granny! Yeah! Yeah, pretty funny, pretty crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching the first installment of Worms 3D. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you enjoy the videos to come. I'll catch you later. I'm just going to save it now, and we'll head off and do the second and third